Hello, welcome back to the channel. This will be a quick reading for Sagittarius. Let's dive on in. Sagittarius, let's see. I want to start with a bit of tarot, see what we're dealing with. I'm feeling guided to the Animal Oracle, honestly. I just used it for Pisces, so maybe you have Pisces placements. Sagittarius. Messages from Sagittarius. Wow, happiness. Focusing on your personal happiness will be extremely important. They also got butterfly symbolism in Pisces' reading. You guys are both ruled traditionally by Jupiter, so that could be a reason. But let's see, Sagittarius. There's something about a lot of abundance and healing and health and wealth coming in. You can see fields of yellow flowers as well. There's some kind of growth happening. Sagittarius energies. I think there's something that you're shedding or releasing as well. You could be seeing something clearly or through something more clearly. This could have been something you were in denial about before. Just readjust this. Hopefully the mic's in a good placement. Messages from Sagittarius, the spirit team, guides, and ancestors. Yeah, you could be keeping this hidden right now, or you could be like really tuning into your intuition, and this allows you to find a way towards your happiness. Just gonna drink some coffee. Alrighty. Sagittarius, what's going on? Something could have been holding back your growth. I feel like it's not holding it back anymore. This could have been like a twin, or like, I'm hearing twin, where have you been? Yeah, this is some kind of like commitment you could be exiting out of. This could be something to do with the masculine here. This person could be guarded or closed off or resistant to you releasing them as well. But you're doing it so that you can actually have room to accept something, like abundance, gifts, and celebration. Like it's opening the way. There's some kind of clarity coming through, which allows you to move with greater clarity, strength, understanding. You're out of denial. You're focusing on your personal happiness and whatever decisions arise with that. So let's see. Sagittarius, messages of guidance from their... the fates, interesting. Poised, okay. You might have Aries placements. They got that similar energy 2 days ago. Happy, beautiful energy. I think the more that you can stay in this element of happiness, the more you can magnetize it and create it into form. I think the spirit team is very proud of you as well. You're like unfurling your wings and healing. You could be going through a healing process. I feel like you're going to end up really happy as a result of this at the end. Let's see. You could have rejected moving in with somebody or something like that. Where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty. That's so crazy because right before I started your reading, I was hearing the Megan Trainor song, like, my mind, wait, what is it? It's like, it's the no song. It's where she's like, my mind says no, my number is no, and you need to let it go, need to let it go, need to let it go. So maybe that song, my mind is no, my mind, need to let it go. Okay. Yes, so you could be letting go of something. Say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth even if you don't like what you hear. Acknowledging it is key to a beautiful new future. Yeah, there's some kind of opportunity. There's like a new pathway. We have the Fool on the top of the deck here, where you no longer labor under heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Okay. So you could have been like really burdening yourself with something that was not even like honest for yourself. Set yourself free. Nothing less than the truth is required now. So do whatever makes you happy. Yeah, this could be regarding maybe your dating life, like reciprocity. If there was like an unequal balance of give and take, that would make you feel very drained as well, obviously. So let's get you a white light. Sagittarius messages, guidance for Sagittarius at this present time from Spirit Team, Guardians, and Guides. Beatitude of Sacred Rapture, 29. You could be expanding your sense of self-worth as well. Let's see what this says for you, beautiful folk. Alrighty. Let your true self be seen. So that authenticity, that light that shines out into the universe by being in alignment with your soul, with divinity. Search for a deeper spiritual purpose and let opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. Search for the deeper spiritual purpose and opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. If you have been in pain, this oracle brings a message of a joyful breakthrough. Your soul is growing stronger, more able to have faith and wisdom than in judgment or doubt. Commit to your spiritual path and know you're making progress, even if things seem more difficult for a time. You could be using like ChatGPT to help you, like maybe therapy or like talking to your guides through there. Know that any such difficulty is part of your healing and that you will successfully move through it. Trust yourself. This could be a shift in your mindset. To feel that you are fully seen, loved, and recognized for who you are honors your true self. To be a witness in such a state, truly be held in all your uniqueness, quirkiness, vulnerability, and strength, is deeply empowering. This is how Spirit sees you. So when you connect with Spirit, you learn to love yourself and others unconditionally, become generous with your forgiveness. You're also less likely to be hoodwinked by ego. You start to see yourself and others at the soul level. When we are beheld, the need to behold arises. We need to bear witness to the sacred, to acknowledge what is true, which means cutting through the fog of illusion, deception, or confusion with the clarifying knife of higher perception. There is quantum power in pure vision. It empowers the viewer and also that which is viewed. Yeah, that's interesting. It's kind of giving that, what is it, like the Mandela effect? Seeing from a position of, I don't know why I want to say that. I don't know. It empowers the viewer and also that which is viewed. Okay, seeing from a position of inner spiritual truth. I mean, this is like timeline jumping. This is like timeline shifting. Seeing from a position of inner spiritual truth, we look below the surface, which has alchemical potency to set healing in motion. So this is all about having the awareness to see something clearly, really helps shift reality, right? That awareness melts away problems. It also manifests a new reality. What vision of yourself and others do you either cling to or free yourself from? How might your choice be either encourage or impede soul awakening? So maybe you were like impeding your own awakening by staying connected to people that weren't connected with you. When life is tough, you can admire the courage it takes to grow. There is a compliment inherent in being allotted life challenges. So this is an opportunity. It's kind of like in a game. You got to level up through different levels. If something big is shown up on someone's path, the universe basically says they're enough of a spiritual badass to deal with it. It's a vote of divine confidence. If you or another are battling something, you can choose to feel on respect rather than feel fear or despair. Also repair. Maybe you're repairing something. Rapture is a state of intensely pleasurable joy that lifts one into communion with the sublime and sacred. So listen to music or uplift yourself so you can connect with your spirit guides and continue to pray and ask for their assistance and understanding and guidance to the right information and resources every day. It is not only a personal experience. Dear God, angels, Angel Michael, please guide the Sagittarius, all that are reading and connected with this reading towards understanding, upliftment, and resources that benefit them and their new timeline, their highest timeline. Amen. All right, so what else do we have? Rapture is a state of intensely pleasurable joy that lifts one into communion with the sublime and sacred. And you can ask for joy as well to help you elevate your consciousness. It is not only a personal experience, but also a transfusion of divine delight. I also wanted to say light into the collective soul of humanity. So the more that you can evolve, the more you're actually, I heard transitioning, but also helping the collective consciousness evolve. This is the kind of joy that is generous and soulful, without reason or agenda, and delightfully contagious. That's interesting that the other card said something about agendas. You could have been dealing with someone with an agenda or with motives. It's a wake-up call. It shifts for any stubborn clinging to negativity. It refreshes the soul and nourishes the heart. It reminds us that everything's okay. Rapture is the astonishment, the sudden intake of breath, in response to an inner realization of something beautiful and beyond description. So if you're being grateful about things, and you're speaking with your spirit team about that, they love that. That's a great way to elevate your frequency. Being grateful for all the beauty and bounty that God has around us, our ability to breathe and be here in a physical form. Rapture is the astonishment, the sudden intake of breath in response to an inner realization of something beautiful and beyond description. It tears us. I also wanted to say beyond deception. So maybe you're being grateful for any kind of realizations you're having. It tears us out of our misery and despair and plugs us into the electrical current of enlightenment. The darkness is cleared in an instant. So maybe you're doing like connections with that, imagining that kind of white light, golden light coming towards you, beaming from above. Or you could be doing like breathing exercises, inhaling and exhaling dark gray, black energy through the base of your feet, brown, whatever color you like. Beatitude is a blessing of the highest blessing. The oracle of beatitude of sacred rapture brings guidance that is beautiful, healing truth of spirit into your reality. All else is a nightmarish misuse of imagination by the ego. So maybe there was like projections or fears. I feel like this is someone around you, not so much yourself. When you sense spirit is at work in your life, totally trustworthy and having your back, you see clearly. When your hopeful heart feels empowered, you are in the zone of truth. Trust in those moments, recall them whenever you can, count all the positive moments and wins, no matter how inconsequential they could appear. Every one of them is a precious drop of divine nectar nourishing your heart. Allow yourself to be seen and to see. So this is all part of your greater life destiny. It's like, maybe you'll see this in a different light when you are reviewing your life lessons, right? And remember that even in the tremors, trials, and tribulations of humor, maybe they want you to take like a humorous approach to something. To human life, you are a radiant soul who is growing ever more luminous through the wisdom, compassion, and strength distilled through those experiences. Look for the light beneath all phenomena, and you shall know the peace and love is with you and all beings, always. That's beautiful. It's going to be about like creativity, tapping into your creative gifts, or tapping into your leadership and your soul potential, and really beginning to manifest and see that and offer that as a service, right? So beautiful energy. Let's see what else we can get for Sagittarius. Let's see what your actions at this time or advice could be. Let's get the angel deck. Sagittarius' actions at this moment in time. What are their actions and advice for the highest timeline for Sag? The Magician, manifest. Okay, interesting. They want you to actually tap into this current of light and inspiration so you can manifest from it, and manifest with greater clarity and abundance and strength. Interesting. Any other actions? Thank you. They want you to see something clearly, decide what you want as well. The more that you like, write something down, maybe visualize, form those structures into reality. What will make you happy? Decide on that. You're coming out of a state of confusion as well, or that's your advice. Let's get you a flower card. Sagittarius, messages and guidance from your spirit team. Angel Michael, thank you. Marigold. Yeah, you definitely have support from ancestors around you. Marigolds are used to communicate with the dead, and they serve as an offering and a guide. So maybe you're making offerings and you're working with your guides. Like sunflowers, marigold, nothing can truly die either. Like everything is recycled, right? Like sunflowers, marigolds turn their heads to follow the sun, and it feels as though their bright crowns light the path for our ancestors to follow. You could be coming into your power, working with those who have passed, or they're guiding you as well. These could be feminine figures, two feminine figures to be specific, maybe like a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, something like that. They're also particularly useful for dream magic, helping to boost intuition and psychic abilities and providing a gentle, soothing rest. Just before going to sleep, prepare a marigold spell bath. You can use fresh or dried, or a combination of the two. Light a few candles, close your eyes, allow your body to relax and be permeated by the energy of the blossoms. When you're ready, step out, but don't rinse off. Pat yourself dry and get into bed. Inhale the herbal verdant scent of the marigolds on your skin. So they want you to really maybe get some herbs, maybe make a little spa moment for yourself, and ask them to invite your ancestors into your dreams. You could be communing with your ancestors, leaving those offerings on a memorial or an altar. Yeah, beautiful energy. I think they want you to also, any manifestations that you will be creating will have to be from like a stronger base of protection or a base of emotional stability. But let's see, Sag. Any last messages from this deck for Sag? Thank you. Yeah, you could have like a podcast, or you could be speaking your truth, or that could be helpful at this time as well, like utilizing words to help you script or manifest something into reality. Sagittarius. Or you could be listening to podcasts. Someone also could be listening to yours. Sagittarius, if you have one. Yeah. Someone's jealous of you is what I'm getting right out the gate, honestly. Anything else for Sag? Self-care. Do I want to connect with praying or continue to pray as well? Sagittarius, messages and guidance from your spirit team, Angel Michael, guardians, guides, Jesus, and their guides. Ooh. Hope, yeah, a new catch, 22. You could be seeing the number 22 a lot as well. That's a sign from your ancestors as well. You could be working on your skills, so you could be improving your skills as well, or maybe reframing what you're offering or your services, or understanding how much you actually have to offer now after your experiences. Anything extra? They want you to have a light-hearted, carefree time as well if possible. Allow yourself to receive joy. Did we already pull one of those? No, we didn't. Sagittarius, guidance, messages from your spirit team. Someone's very angry at you. I can sense it. I can sense it in the energy. I'm going to light a bit of sage just to clear this energy a bit. Just going to cleanse a little bit. Sorry about that. Not sorry. Maybe you need to stop apologizing for things as well. Like somebody might have wanted you to apologize all the time. All right. Sagittarius. Yeah, you can see even like the top of her head looks like it's almost like a cup, like a holy grail, like she's ready to receive. There's something about your purity as well, like cleansing. Maybe you're wearing white or you're cleaning things up. The grind, interesting. You could be making or creating things. You could be a chef or a cook. You could be preparing your offerings as well. You're definitely developing a stronger sense of self. You could be studying or looking up information or resources or working on something or like putting planning together. I'm seeing somebody like have a plan or agenda, like structuring things out or something like that. So let's get you juicy messages. Sagittarius. Something about joy is going to be really important as well. Like schedule in the joy as well in your calendar. Have some time for inspiration. Sagittarius from your spirit team, guardians and guides. Messages from your spirit team, guardians and guides. Thank you. Something about near-death experiences. Maybe you've gone through like a rebirth or something. Just do it. Okay, interesting. We have elevating frequency. Tried to make you go broke. I am egotistical. This could be somebody who was jealous of you. Live your truth and stand in your power, and then miracles arrive. So continue to connect with your soul. Don't let them push you. It's a good thing you don't entertain most people. Yeah, because they would just take you off your path, honestly. We have don't answer their calls or texts. We have they feel insecure around you. Well, obviously, you're connected with soul, and if they're not, they're going to have an issue. Just keep swimming. Yeah, just like, even if things are difficult, just keep swimming. Spirits are cloaking you. They're trying to protect you. So you are working, they are around you. You have ancestors around you. Chi energy, you could be working on your chakras or meditating and cleansing and clearing. Yeah, there's a great like cord cutting, kind of shaking that energy off will be important. Be careful of people who play both sides. So you can also search up on ChatGPT how to like do cord cutting or cleansing your energy. They aren't generous like you. Seek protection. So maybe you need to do like protective rituals. You can also ask ChatGPT for that, or practices or exercises. Joy and compassion. I also wanted to say joy and passion, not compassion. So this could be compassion for yourself or following your own joy and passion. I don't think they want you to focus on anything else or anybody else at this time. Continue to pray over all things. Working for the light. Continue to stay connected with the light. You are working for the light, with angels, with benevolent ancestors. Fate is choice. So you are making choices. It's always those in the dumps who try to bring you down. And envision prosperity, gratitude, affirmations. So continue to anchor that and shift into that timeline of whatever you like. That's why hope is here, right? Leave the loser behind, abusive. Steady progress. So little by little, I think it's snowballing. They're gold digging on you. Pelicans could be relevant. So you can see, I think pelicans have like a big gullet, right? Transform and evolve. So maybe you're getting ready to like swoop in and just pick up your abundance. Transform and evolve. Yeah, beautiful energy. Honestly, you could like be working with pelican spirit animal, or you could look that up. Spirit meaning with a pelican, or birds could be relevant. Be careful of people trying to take advantage of you, and be quiet of your plans. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.